I always thought betrayal was a moment, a kiss, a lie, a message you weren't supposed to see. I was wrong. Sometimes betrayal is a routine, a carefully planned double life. My wife, Anna, always looked perfect. Hair, makeup, outfits, everything flawless. People used to joke, "Bro, she's out of your league." I laughed, but inside, I always wondered if they were right. She worked, supposedly, in a marketing agency. Long hours, late meetings, client negotiations, she said. I believed her, because when you love, you don't check the details. But details, they check you. The first crack appeared on a Tuesday. She came home after work, smelling of a cologne I didn't own. Not cheap, something expensive, masculine, heavy. I asked, "What's that smell?" She said, "Oh, probably the taxi driver." I believed. Almost. Then there were receipts. Tiny slips she forgot in her pockets. Restaurants far outside the city. Luxury places with prices I could never afford. I asked, "You had a work dinner?" "Yeah," she said. "No big deal." But she was wearing a dress that I had never seen her take to work. Next, her phone. She always kept it upside down, always locked, always on silent. When I asked why, she smiled, "Notifications distract me." But I noticed, Silas made her feel safe. The real blow came by accident. One evening she left her laptop open. She never did that. Never. Her work calendar had no meetings. For 3 months. Not a single one. My heart dropped. I waited for her to come home. She walked in, kissed my cheek. Natural. Too natural. I asked, "Busy day?" She said, "Yeah, meetings non-stop." I felt something inside me break, quietly, like glass. The next day I followed her. I told myself I wouldn't, but my legs walked anyway. She took a train to the opposite side of the city, not to her office, to a residential district with private buildings. She walked into a luxury apartment complex. Security, cameras, private parking. I waited outside almost an hour. Then he came out. Tall, confident, expensive suit, leather briefcase. That smell, the same cologne. He kissed her, not like a secret, not like a mistake, but like a husband coming home. She wrapped her hands around him, comfortably, naturally, like she'd done it 1,000 times. I felt sick. I felt stupid. I felt small. The next day I returned. I needed the truth. Not guesses, not hints. Truth. She left the apartment at 8 in the morning, dressed elegantly, smiling, glowing. I walked up to the building. Security looked at me strangely. I said I was delivering a package. They let me in. I stood at his door. Apartment 27B. Perfect, modern, rich, just like him. I knocked. He opened. Behind him, I saw her jacket, her shoes, her perfume, a toothbrush next to his sink, women's makeup on the table. He said, "Can I help you?" I swallowed, hard. "I'm Anna's husband." He didn't flinch, not even a bit. He looked at me the way a wolf looks at a wounded animal. "She didn't tell you?" he asked calmly. "No," I whispered. He stepped aside, just a little, enough for me to see more. Her clothes in his closet, her laptop on his table, her favorite cup on his counter. He said, "She's been living here for 3 months. My chest tightened, my head buzzed, my knees almost gave out. "She said you needed time," he continued. "She said you were controlling, that she was scared to leave you suddenly." I laughed, not because it was funny, but because pain sometimes sounds like laughter. I walked away, slowly, mechanically. At home, she came in at 9 p.m., kissed my cheek. Work was crazy, she said. I looked at her, really looked, and saw a stranger wearing my wife's face. I know everything, I said quietly. Her face drained of color. She didn't deny it, didn't cry, didn't explain. She just froze. I packed my things. She didn't try to stop me. That hurt more than the betrayal. When I closed the door behind me, I realized something. She didn't break me by loving someone else. She broke me by letting me believe she still loved me.